Don't do that. All right, yo. So this is our second podcast. So last time we did some social experiments, but this time I'm gonna ask everybody here, what's your favorite TV show of all time and why?
I'll go first. Does this have to be like regular TV? Like, could it be anime too? Or is it? It just
It could be anime too, but preferably not anime because anime is
all
gay and black and it's for pussies. But anyway, go on.
right. All right. I'll do probably the Boondocks is my favorite of all time.
That's tough.
If it's not animated, then probably Psych. But I'm gonna go with the Boondocks
Bro,
first.
that is a great take. I thought you were
Of
gonna say
course it
some
is. Of
lame.
course.
That is a really
No, of
underrated
course.
show.
I,
Sorry to
I
interrupt.
I only know fire shows. Boondocks. It's probably the funniest show I've ever watched. You can rewatch it and still laugh. I
That's
think
facts.
that the first watch through I ever had was like one of the greatest experiences I've had. Just laughing like the whole time. Just it's amazing. I wish they brought it back, but unfortunate things have happened.
Okay,
All right.
so yeah, William, go ahead.
I would say like if I were to pick anime, I'd probably say like what's that shit? Attack on Titan. 'Cause I actually just recently rewatched season 4, and oh my god, it's one of the most peak experiences ever. And I watched a couple episodes like with big happenings in like season 2 and season 3, and it just reminded me like the way they like build up to conflicts and the way a lot of things like intermingle in the story. It's kind of crazy. It's fire. Um, and not anime, I'll pick like it's pretty basic. I pick Breaking Bad. It's a good show.
That's a safe choice.
Yeah.
All right, we all
And,
go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I don't even really have to explain it. Just big show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really an anime fan because I can't like take animated shit that seriously. That being said, some of the anime plots be like the most intelligent shit ever, and you're like, yo, how the hell did the writers even come up with this? Because like Death Note, like there's a good saying that like a really smart TV character or movie character is only as smart as like the writer who wrote that character. And like Light Yagami, bro, whoever wrote his character or like L's character is a like freaking genius, like 150 IQ. Like, how do you come up with all those like scenarios and permutations and shit like that?
Yeah, if you think Death Note is fire, you should definitely watch Attack on Titan.
No, I
Oh
watched
yeah,
season one. The
you haven't finished
honestly,
it?
I'm gonna give it another chance. But
No,
I
you
Yeah, you
should.
can.
It's really especially when you get to like the later seasons, like season 3 and season 4. I mean, even season 2 is pretty crazy. I mean, you'll see.
yo, Sheldon,
Also, for smart
what are you laughing
characters,
about? Yeah, go ahead. What? Yeah, Isaiah, what are you saying?
bro. But for if you want anime with smart characters, Code Geass, it's a little bit long, but it's so peak and the
Okay, let's
greatest ending of all
not turn
time,
this into like a nerd session. All right, thank you. Yo, Sheldon,
bro.
Sheldon, what are you smiling about, bro? Who are you talking to?
Hold on, it's my roommate. Give me one second. Give me one second, real quick.
All right, yo, but William, would you say like Attack on Titan is a lot better than Death Note?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there is such a like. I mean, there's just like a quality drop off after L dies. It's like not as great.
Yeah, Death Note after Elda is so mid. I'm not gonna
All
lie
right,
to
so
you,
here's
bro.
the thing: Attack on Titan, I kind of got it spoiled. The thing is, everyone kept saying like, "Yo, this show
Wait,
is so
what
crazy."
did you get spoiled?
Hold on.
Don't say I haven't watched that,
Hold on.
please.
Oh, okay. Don't say it then.
All right. Okay, wait. Let me just say this. This is what I assumed would happen. I'm not like 100% sure if this is exactly what happens, but I
Wait, are
feel
you
like
about to
it's an
say a
obvious-
spoiler?
No, but this is a speculation. This is not something I know to be
Okay,
true.
okay.
I got
okay.
one detail spoiled, but this is something I think is true based on the limited stuff people have told me. People keep saying like, "Yo, you got to watch past season 1. It gets crazier and crazier. All these plot twists." And it's like, let's keep real. The only plot twist I can think of is that the Giants aren't really the villain. There's some kind of victim, and it's like some big freaking simulation, or the humans are like antagonizing the Giants, and the Giants are just there to defend themselves. It's got to be something like that, because otherwise, it's like way too much of a simple dichotomy. Like, oh, the Giants are
No,
evil.
I just have to, Nate. It gets fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's just
Like
it's
first
just
off,
wild.
like the thing is, you can't even imagine how crazy that shit gets. Because like when I think it happens in like season 4. Like I think, in my opinion, the biggest reveal. I don't want to spoil anything, but like with the main character, what they reveal about the main character, I think that happened in season 4. It's just like this man might be the goat of writing. Like it is.
That Death Note
He's-
writer got to be the goat of writing.
Bro,
Like
if
it's
you-
actually.
No, you know who's got to be
It's-
the goat of writing? Vince Gilligan, bro. 3 for 3.
What did he write? What did he write? What did
he
he write?
wrote Breaking Bad,
Breaking Bad,
all
Better
good-
Call Saul, and now
Yeah.
Purpose, which is also going to be an award winner.
I mean, those are all good, but I think they have their weaknesses though, and I think he would admit that too. I think he's only getting better though.
Wait, pause. What weaknesses do Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad have?
I haven't
Like,
watched. Well, okay, I'll say this: I haven't
What
watched
are you
Better Call
talking
Saul.
about then?
I haven't watched Better Call Saul. I didn't finish Pluribus, which is true. I've watched some of Breaking Bad, but I watched an interview where he talked about it. He talked about how he kind of writ himself into holes. I mean, not into holes, into problems in Breaking Bad, but he's learned it from them for Pluribus. So like he's still good. Like he obviously like he has some like of the most popular shows, right now.
I mean, bro,
and of all time. But
When it comes to like
But-
geniuses, bro, they always scrutinize themselves. Like I think there's some kind of saying that it's stupid people who often think they're smart. People who are actually smart aren't like confident they're smart. They're always like second guessing themselves. And like let's keep it real, bro. Like I'm sure William would agree. Like Breaking Bad is a pretty like flawless show. Like the only thing that makes it hard to watch is that it's so like dark and gloomy and depressing. But like,
Nah, that
what are
didn't make
really
it-
the flaws, bro?
It was very easy to watch for me. There was no like I didn't feel any of that super.
Yeah, but William, do you get what I
I
mean?
felt that
Like,
way about like Better Call Saul. Like at some parts, I was like, "Damn, that's just sad."
bro. What Breaking Bad is way more tragic.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, this guy goes from having a totally normal, regular life, getting fucking cancer. By the way, spoiler if anybody ever watches this.
Well, I mean, but
getting
that's,
cancer
that
and then becoming a
literally
horrible
happens in the
person.
first episode, so it's not really a spoiler.
Okay, but no,
Yeah.
but I was about to go on and say other stuff.
Well,
Again,
don't say anything else.
whatever it is, what it is. Brother-in-law dying, all these other innocent people die. This relationship he builds up with Jesse, and then they end up, getting into beef and wanting to kill each other. Everything just fucking falls apart. Literally everything falls apart in the show. And
I mean, but
increasingly
it
gets
wasn't.
worse.
It wasn't like any of that came out of nowhere, though. It always, made sense. Like the part of the story, and it feels like it was like kind of effectively like, like they foreshadowed it pretty good. You know what I mean? So it was like,
Either way, bro. Other than the fact that they're depressing, I think those two shows are like pretty close to flawless. Pluribus was not as great, but it was a little bit slow paced. But I can only see it getting better from here. And it was like, okay,
I haven't watched Pluribus. I can't even lie.
all right, yeah. So you got to get on that. All right,
I'm just
Sheldon.
waiting. I'm waiting for Invincible and shit.
Yeah, bro. Invincible. I mean, you know how it is. Same thing where it's like the fact that it's animated, holds it back. So for me to like something animated, it
No,
has to
that's
be like.
not real. That's like
You
not
know,
even.
The thing is,
bro, there's actually
That's
so
a
much
that's a
good
mental
anime, it's
block.
crazy.
You're missing out on so
Yeah,
much shit.
bro.
it's not.
I'm
it's not
telling you,
mental
though.
block. You guys are just like.
That's just
Bro,
not
there's-
real, bro.
No,
like,
but
not
hear me
even-
out. Wait.
I'm not even trolling when I say this. I consistently see better stories, like the idea for a story from animes, because you can do more with an anime. Like there are things you can't do in real life, or that can't feel as real in real life, that you can do in an anime. And so I feel like it pushes the limits more.
I feel like
You
the
have
thing
I've
beautiful
heard that
animation
a million
too.
times, bro.
But when you have beautiful animation mixed with the plot of like something you couldn't really do in real life, it's just like
I think the thing
Nah,
about
but the
anime
thing
that
is,
really
like,
gets me.
I've heard this a million times. The thing that like kind of like annoys me about anime heads, which is like majority of people I talk to like TV shows and movies about, is that's literally all they talk about. Like I'll ask them like, "Yo, what shows have you watched recently?" Like, no, I don't have time to watch anything. I'm so busy. And then they'll like roll out like 10 animes they've been watching recently. So it's like, no, you're not busy. You just only have time for anime. I feel like you guys could just get like fixated and like you don't even be given like other mediums a chance. You don't
Wait,
even
wait.
watching live.
But you're
stream.
doing the same thing.
Wait, yeah. Wait,
No,
how
no,
are you
no,
gonna
no,
say
but that-
you
no,
don't
no,
have
wait,
time
wait,
to give
wait,
other?
wait. No, I watch many other different kinds of shows. Like for example, my favorite cinematic universe and TV universe is Marvel. but I watch tons of other different kind of things, including, by the way, animated stuff, which I usually don't like. But anime heads, that's literally the only genre you guys watch, and that is kind of crazy. But
I mean, it's not
Yeah,
the
'cause
only
here's-
thing. I don't
I
think
would-
it's.
If I could say something, I would just say like, there's a lot of different genres in anime. So like, I mean, in all honesty, like I watch other types of shows. But like, if you really like anime, you don't have to watch, like other types of shows because it's just like there's a lot of different things you could get from animes. You know what I mean? There's romance anime.
That is true.
There's comedies.
Slice of
There's
life.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There's just so much variety.
yeah, but
well, the thing,
why is it that all the shows you watch have to be anime? Why aren't any?
But
of them?
I mean, also,
that's the thing
but
that
also, I don't know. The thing
Ain't
is
gonna lie.
that like, it does to me though. Sometimes anime feels more real. Like at least like from the performance being given, but that also has to do with the voice acting and the fact that I prefer sub. And so they're speaking in Japanese. So like even though they're doing a lot with their voices, it doesn't feel like that to me. It just feels like they're giving a really good performance. And then when you animate it, you can animate it like for them to act however they want. Like
so
which I feel like yeah.
like for me,
But bro, all right, go
look,
ahead.
you know, I don't watch shows for real. Nathaniel. You know, we talk about this all the time.
No, in your case, I believe you, but you will not like believe how many.
No,
like,
I know exactly what you're saying because there's like, I mean, most of the times when I do watch a show, like 85% of the time, it's probably going to be an anime. And then there's still anime heads that tell me I don't watch anime. You know what I mean? Like, so I get what you're saying completely. I think for me, the thing I like about anime that I can't get that same feeling from like most other mediums is just the fact that like it's so much easier to create a world. You know what I mean? Where it's like things like having a world or having like a power system or like things like that. That is what's like interesting to me. You know what I mean?
Look, like I was gonna say when William mentioned Invincible, like there are some like animated things that I've really enjoyed, but like for me to really enjoy something animated or a cartoon, everything like has to be excellent, like dialogue, plot, special effects within the animation, everything. Like the characters have to be like really interesting. Everything has to be perfect. Like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that was like such an excellent movie that even though it was animated, like I really enjoyed it, and I put Invincible in that category. That being said, it's like, bro, when I watch a TV show or a movie, and like I'm obsessed with TV shows and movies, like people get annoyed at me because that's like all I be talking about in my free time. Like the reason I'm so like enthralled is because I feel like I'm in the story. Like when you have a really interesting villain, it's like I almost feel scared because like it's like I forget about my actual life and I feel like I'm in it. And the reason that happens is because it's real people. You forget, especially if they're really good actors, you forget that they're actors. It's like subconsciously you think that they're actual people, actually characters. When I'm watching a cartoon, I can't get that feeling. So it's pretty much like Death Note. It's more like the experience of reading a book. Like I'm just consuming the story. But I don't like I'm not able to relate to the characters in the sense that like I feel like I'm in the story where it's like totally taking over my head. I don't get the same kind of emotion.
Wait.
I wouldn't feel sad when characters die. I just don't.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, do you read?
I mean, I used to a lot, not recently, but I'm trying to listen to more audiobooks.
I mean, so what? I don't get what's the difference. I mean, it seems like you're taking an even bigger leap, like to imagine something real when you're like reading a book versus like watching.
Yeah, no, but I don't enjoy books as much as I do movies and TV shows. I'm open about it. And to the extent,
okay.
I mean, to the extent that I would listen to audiobooks now, it would be more so for like insightful, informational stuff. Like I mean, like when I was a kid, I would love like fictional stories. Like I loved Percy Jackson, I loved Harry Potter, like Bartimius trilogy, a lot of those books. But they wouldn't hit the same for me anymore. Like I enjoyed TV shows and movies a lot more, and like really good cartoons that have great plots, like Death Note. It feels like I'm reading a great book, but I'm not resonating with the characters the way I would. For
I don't think the point is to resonate with the characters. I think the point is that it's a completely different world that you're just like you're seeing it as that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like most animes you're meant to be separate from the anime itself. And that's what makes it interesting.
All right, well,
Because you're learning the world and like how their system works while you're watching it yourself. You know what I mean?
I mean, bro, if you like that, to each your own. But for
Mm.
example, like Marvel, like I was watching Marvel since I was a little kid, since the first Iron Man movie. He was in so many different movies. The culmination of all these movies that are like interwoven in this entire saga. It's a culmination of that in Endgame. And then when Iron Man dies, you care about the character so much. You don't really see him as Robert Downey Jr. You see him as almost like a person who's in your real life. So when he dies, it really hits you hard. Even though as soon as you leave the movie theater, you're like, I mean, whatever. It's not like it's a real person, but it still sticks with you. It's still sad, and I can't get that feeling from anime because it's not real people that I'm seeing on the screen. Like for example, Homelander. When I'm seeing him act, I'm forgetting that it's a freaking actor. It actually seems like I'm listening to a villain, like I'm listening to a psychopath. And the good characters, I care about them. Like I care about their well-being. With anime, just like okay, this is an interesting story, but it's like I'm not like having an emotional. I'm not emotionally impacted. That's all
I
I'm saying.
get you.
What's
All
it
right.
called?
Anyway,
Nate,
what's
did
your
you?
what's your favorite show, Sheldon?
I don't know. I really don't watch shows. Like if I had to say my
Lame.
favorite show off the top of my head, like I grew up on Naruto. That raised me. Like that's just me. I've been watching that show since I was like 7 years old. So um if I'm thinking of like a show that's not anime, because you know you're very anime K. Um some of the shows that come to my head. I did really enjoy The Boys. I would say that. Pause. I really enjoyed The Boys. What else? Thank you, Nathaniel, for that show recommendation.
You
You
also
see,
gotta watch Gen
naturally,
V.
that is true. Naturally, you see, the only shows I'm thinking of off the top of my head are shows that have been recommended because I don't watch shows. Besides I also really liked Lucifer, the Netflix series. It's a real random show.
I've watched it. That shit
I,
was
I
lit.
like
Like
that.
so
No,
many
no, I
people were
like it a
hyping
lot.
that up to
But I
me.
like
I was
shows
okay.
like that though, where it's like kind of repetitive, like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's
Like the
like a comfort
format.
type of show.
Yeah, exactly. It's a comfort show because it's like, okay, you know, there's gonna be a problem at the end, at the beginning of the episode. They're gonna find some weird way to solve it, then it's gonna be resolved at the end. Like shows like that are kind of comforting to me, you know what I mean? So yeah.
All right. So all right, some of my favorite shows of all time are like shows that everybody knows about and people here like know that I love. Like obviously we got The Boys, obviously we got Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, a bunch of other stuff. Those are like obvious. So like I don't even need to break those down. So I'm just gonna like give some more like underrated shows that like not as many people know about or not as many people watch. So like Sheldon, you watch Cobra Kai, right? I think I'll put you on to it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Cobra Kai, although it's kind of gone pretty popular, it's not like that great, but it's like very bingeable and entertaining. It's like popcorn. Um, Grey's Anatomy, that was actually pretty underrated, even though it's mad corny. It's a soap opera.
Grey's Anatomy,
Yes,
That's
underrated is crazy.
you watched it,
Everyone's
just-
watched Grey's
To say
Anatomy.
it's underrated is kind of crazy.
bro?
Like, I'm
there's
not
so many
saying
people
it's
I
bad.
told
It's
about
definitely a
it, and
great
they were
show.
like, "Bro, are you gay? Are you a girl?" That's like a show. For
Yeah,
girls.
maybe that's what it is. I talk to a lot of women and like, well, pause. Like, I have a lot of women friends, and they all watch Grey's Anatomy. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe
Yeah,
that's
no,
why
no,
it's not
it-
underrated to me.
Yeah, fair enough. In the past, when I was
I mean,
like,
maybe for guys it's underrated. I guess you could say.
Yeah,
you know, okay, that's true. When I was close with like a lot of girls in the past, they were all into it, but I guess maybe because I haven't talked to girls as much platonically recently, it hasn't been in my mind. Anyway, all right, the show that Isaiah mentioned, Psych, that was mad good and funny. Like all the episodes were entertaining. I'm not sure if you heard of that. If you guys heard of that, basically it's about this guy who has great like observation skills, very high IQ, who like pretends to be a psychic and starts like a psychic detective agency and consults with the police department. And he's mad funny. Yeah, that was really good. Daredevil, that's pretty popular for Marvel fans, but that is up there
yeah.
best shows of all time. Season 3.
I heard it fell off though.
Okay, here's the thing. they sort of did like a reboot or like remake. I'm not sure if it's a remake or reboot, like what you'd call it. Born
Yeah.
Again, which is based on another comic
Like a
book.
spin-off?
No. It's supposed to be a continuation because the
Oh,
original
okay.
Netflix show got canceled, and then like people had been begging them to bring it back for so many years, and finally they brought it back on Disney Plus. And the
Okay.
first season wasn't as good as the original show, although the second season I definitely think it's going to go back to the same level of quality for like a bunch
I
of
get
reasons.
you.
But that honestly might be my favorite thing in all of Marvel. Like probably around on the same tier as like Endgame and Infinity War, but those are more so coasting off of like nostalgia and how epic they are. But just as like a standalone thing, like a story, Daredevil is so lit, and it be having like the best fight scenes of all time,
Yeah.
best court drama, best like criminal drama. It just got everything, and like so Born Again season 1, which is like continuation of the show, the
Mhm.
production team that originally was handling it, they totally fucked it up, and Marvel fired them and got like a new team and like revamped it, and they try to like pick up the pieces, like make it better, but there was already too much damage done. And
I
also,
see.
like, they needed to transition like Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk. You guys know those are the two main characters. Back to Daredevil and Kingpin. So it was like in the beginning they weren't really their violent selves. They weren't their like main persona that you care about. Anyway, but yeah, I think the second season we're gonna bring back a lot of characters. Karen's gonna come back, so that's gonna be lit. Gen V, that was fire. Probably some other stuff. I mean,
Yeah, your mic is cutting.
Nah,
out.
where your shit cook.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, the last clip. I think we're good now. I think it was the end of what you were saying got cooked.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just careful. There might be something covering your mic. So just watch out for that.
What's it called? Yo, Nate, have you watched Scrubs?
Watched a little bit when I was growing up. Apparently, they're bringing it back.
I did see something about that. I don't want something to bring it back. That shit was amazing when I was younger. Like that was one of the first shows I ever like fully binged. I really liked Scrubs.
I've heard of
Yeah.
that. I don't remember what it was though.
Have you watched Community,
Yeah,
Nate? Has anybody watched Community?
Nah. Well,
No, I
Office.
watched
I'm not a big-
that's
I'm not a
not
big
even
show
underrated.
person,
Everyone's
honestly.
watched Office, but Office is still goated, just in terms of like lighthearted, funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
The
you know
Office?
what you
Ain't that shit corny? I heard niggas say it's corny, and that's why I never like
It's-
really like.
No, it's
Is
okay.
it like dry humor?
I
I've
mean,
heard it's dry
sure
humor.
it probably has corny moments, but I think it's a good show.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
remember
Squid
watching
Game is
a good
goated,
amount of
but y'all
Office.
already know that.
Squid Game is tough.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's I gonna say?
You know,
Bro,
I
have a
did also really
recommendation
like
for
The
you.
Flash, and then I heard it fell off, and then I never finished it.
Yeah, no,
because
that
of
shit fell off so hard.
Yeah, so I just kind of left it alone
we
and
are the
stopped watching
Flash.
it.
My dad says it all the time about the Flash, bro. It's so fucking funny.
Bro, Nate,
All right,
I got an anime rec for you. You should watch Pluto. You're actually gonna. I think you'll really like it. It has amazing story, amazing characters, and you care so much about the characters. Like even if like there's like some of the characters only in there for one episode, and it's just like heart wrench. And each episode is like longer. It's like 40 minutes. Like, it's around 50 minutes an episode. So it's like it gives you more time to like I don't know, fall in love with the characters, I'd say. But I think you really like Pluto.
Like the story behind it is it's so like phenomenal.
Yes.
I don't even know
Bro,
like what are you talking about,
All right. So second question. All right. Well, actually,
Mr.
like
Sheldon?
more like
Yeah,
a
I'm
prompt.
chilling,
So
bro.
now everybody's gonna describe the time they lost their virginity. No, I'm just kidding. But
You said, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna clip that and just post that straight to the internet.
all right, I asked this question last time, but y'all didn't really give a serious answer, and also now we got a new person. So we're gonna go through this real quick again. So if you found out that like your man, somebody you trusted for many years that you were very close with, slept with your girlfriend or your wife, would you fight them? Like, how would you react? Like, what would you say to them?
Bro, I mean, there's
I think it depends on each person. It's like a matter of, do you think your man's
I'm
or your
asking you.
girl owe you more loyalty? For me, I think my man's owe me more loyalty than my girl if it's like a situation where like I've known him for longer. You get me?
No, I mean, like, okay, for most people, it's like a given that they're going to break up with a girl. Although, honestly, this is kind of like a hot take, but I'm more lenient on cheating than most guys are. But that's a story for another day. But
yeah, you got that, buddy.
said, it's like, what?
No, I feel you. Touche on.
No, because okay, the thing is, like, a lot of guys,
Yeah, nah.
like, if they hear their girlfriend like cheated, like, they would leave them on the spot and they would like dedicate like years of their life to like trying to ruin their lives. Or obviously, in like some cultures around the world, like they would get beaten or like people would want to kill them. You know what I mean? Like for me, if it's like, even if I'm married, right, and I've been doing something that's like pissing them off, or I've been like really no, wait, hear me out. So if I've been like doing something that's really
Yo, I bet you got a chair next to your bed too.
I knew that joke was coming, bro.
Wait, what did he say?
Said, I bet you got a chair next to your bed too.
What does that even mean, bro?
He don't
All
know.
right, anyway. Let me just make my point. So what I'm saying is like, let's say they've been giving you, bro, guys. Who is the fearless? Okay, you know what?
Goes back to him.
Okay, that's better. Now everybody shut the fuck up. All right. So this is what I'm trying to say, right? Is that like, if they've been giving me constructive criticism because I've been doing something like messed up, or I've been super like distant or detached or something like that, and then constructive criticism, and like I'm not listening to them, so they're mad, like they're fed up, they're like going through it, but they're not leaving me. They want to make the marriage work, and then like one day somebody like hits on them and they like impulsively just like cheat on me. Obviously, I'd be furious, but if they're like super apologetic and like remorseful, I'd be willing to give them like a second chance, and I'd want them to give me a second chance. And don't get me wrong, like I don't think I'd ever cheat, but I'm just saying if I ever did make like a horrible mistake, I'd want like my wife to give me a second chance. All right, now y'all can make your like dumbass jokes. Go ahead.
I mean, bro. I mean,
what do you consider? What are you considering cheating in this scenario?
You
I
sleep
think
with
that's
somebody
also-
else.
All right, yeah, nah, you got that game, yeah.
I mean, but like, bro, what happens? What happens if she just doesn't act, or she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake." Like, what if she does that? What if she does that
100%.
every time?
No, 100%. It's very wrong, and like they should have to take responsibility. What I'm saying is, if they did take responsibility, they're truly apologetic, and they're like committed to change.
You're cutting out.
No,
Your shit
that's
cooked.
fire.
Bro.
Yeah, Mike cooked it. Oh, no, you Gucci.
Your mic trying to save you, gang.
Nah, word. That shit turned into a truck real quick.
All right, yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
And also, like, on top of that, most people would be like vindictive and try to like get revenge on that person. And I'm just saying, like, I feel like people, that's one of those things that people would just like a chance if they truly feel bad, which is a hot take.
Okay, I understand that, but let me ask you something. When that does happen, could you ever trust that person the same? Could you ever view that person the same?
The relationship is cooked.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying that it would take a lot of work for them to regain my trust, but they can regain my trust.
But I
That's
feel
what I'm
like that type of stuff will always be in the back of your mind. Like, could you genuinely always trust that person not to do that again? You know, I'm
And
not,
then
I'm not
it's
trying
like-
to
Wait,
But it's
let's
also
keep it
like-
real. Okay, let's keep it real. You can never 100% trust anybody in life, even if they've been.
Wait,
like, your
wait,
friend.
wait.
That's the whole point of
wait,
having
hold on.
a having a
that's
life
so
partner. Though.
fallacious,
Yeah.
bro. Because
That's the
like
whole point of having a life partner, gang.
you're gonna
No,
trust
no,
somebody more when they didn't cheat on you.
I'm
versus
taking
after-
that into
after
account.
they
I'm
cheat
taking
on
that
you.
into account. What I'm saying is, even if you have
Bro.
a life partner, just wait. Even if you have a life partner and you guys have been together for a long time, there's always a distinct possibility that they could cheat on you or they could betray you. No human being is perfect. There's always a small possibility. So
Yeah, word,
it's, a
that's
matter,
word.
it's just a matter of like risk assessment. How much of a risk are you willing to take for the person that you love? Even if it's a very, very tiny risk. And I'm saying that if you truly love somebody you've been married for a long time and they messed up and cheated, under the right circumstances, I might be able to give them a second chance and like take that risk. Because I know that they make me happy and maybe they mean well, even if they screwed up. That's not
Take that risk.
I think I get what you're saying, bro, but there's levels to it.
Yeah. What?
Like
I agree.
her getting fucked by another nigga. That's not that's a different level.
All
It
right,
would be different if like somebody hit her up and then she's like flirting with him on the side because like let's say I'm not giving her attention. Okay, in that situation, I can understand what you're saying. You feel which
Yeah,
I would
but
still be
that's just-
tight.
The
But that's
degree of
like-
it is just so much. That's a lot less.
That's a lot less. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Would you guys be like? How would you guys react to like your girl or like your wife, especially your wife, because that's like more serious, flirting with another guy, or like going along with another guy or flirting with them? Like, how serious would you take that?
I would still take it extremely serious. But
Yeah,
like
like
Like, let's say
I-
they're doing it for attention, but they don't have an intention of like cheating. But
I mean, but like, why are you doing that?
nah, word.
Like, just-
If I'm not doing
yeah,
it, why
just
you doing
talk
it?
to me about it.
maybe they think
Nah,
they're
word.
not getting enough attention from you, and that's why I prefaced the previous thing I said. Like, let's say they're giving you constructive criticism for a while, like, hey, you're not giving me enough attention. Hey, I'm not happy right now. Hey, I need you to like do
Yeah,
a better
but-
job loving me, and you're busy with work. And then they go and try to get attention from somebody else, and then you take that to another step of cheating.
No, I mean, I would hope that like you wouldn't do that because like that doesn't resolve anything for anybody. I mean, it's just gonna make our relationship worse. And if you really want to go with next month, we could just
word.
break up. Like it's okay.
All right, you guys are just like simpletons
Yeah, no,
and
Bro.
old. But
motherfuckers are not gonna.
Sheldon, stop gaming, boy. Pay attention.
Nah, bro. Because you started talking about the cup chair and shit, bro. Now it's fine, me, bro.
Bro,
I'm paying attention though. What you mean? I'm participating, bro. I'm really paying attention.
okay, first of all, I didn't even say anything about a cup chair. That was Shafat.
Well, you said things that would involve the cup chair.
It's very different. I said that if they're extremely apologetic and they feel horrible about what they did, I might give them a second chance, which most
Yeah.
guys wouldn't. That's very different than being
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
and
You know
being
what?
like, oh yeah, you could cheat on me. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not like.
Nah, I get you.
I mean,
get
but
you.
wait, but can you see how, just tolerating it in the first place is like, kind of like saying like, oh, it's okay, effectively. You know what I mean?
No. Tolerating is saying like it's okay. I have no problem with it. I would make it very clear that I don't tolerate it. But there's a lot of things that, like, for example, at work that your boss wouldn't tolerate you doing, but they'd be willing to give you a second chance if you have a good track record up to that point, and that you could potentially earn their trust back. And the same thing goes for a lot. That goes for a lot of things in life.
but
You make mistakes. So
the intimacy level between a boss and a life partner is different, no?
that's true. But I'm just making the point that there's a lot of things that you can make clear. Even in society, obviously you have laws, but if somebody breaks the law, does that necessarily mean their life should be destroyed? Obviously not for like murder or rape, but let's say
Yo, you cut out.
You should go.
I mean, have I been like cutting out this whole time, or just like here and there?
Like
Yeah, no.
here and there.
Well,
All right.
thank you.
Are you
What I'm
covering your
saying
microphone or something? My bad.
Yeah.
Keep talking about my phone.
Try to fix it next time you guys talk. But like, I don't know, if you guys do drugs, do topless, and you get caught, it's technically not tolerable according to the law, but you should be given a second chance. And I'm saying that I feel like that should be put in that category.
For sure, man. If that's what you think,
Hey, honestly, bro, everybody's relationships look different, bro. Everybody's love life is different. You feel me? If that's your opinion, no one could
I
ever
mean,
shake
go
you
for
on that.
it.
You get me? Yeah, word. Like, but I mean, you are right when you say like, you're more lenient than other niggas.
But if that shit leaks, like that type of information leaks, that means someone
Yeah,
was
you're correct.
talking, and at that point, it's not even like private information because you've been talking about it with someone else.
Where did Daniel go?
I think he's fixing
Yo.
his stuff.
Oh,
You go ahead.
you said
Go
go ahead.
Yeah, like talk.
No, I said what I said. What you mean?
I thought you said Nathaniel.
No, I didn't know where you went.
Oh, all right. So honestly, I don't know what the problem is. How do I fix my audio? Like, what's wrong with my?
I don't know. I think are you you don't have it rested on anything, and nothing's being blocked or anything like that, right?
I don't think so. But like, what could be causing this on a MacBook?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I have one of those, but I don't really know how it works, man.
Bro, Sheldon, aren't you supposed to know this? Aren't you a freaking computer engineer?
Yeah, bro. Your device is not from my company, so
Bro, this guy's getting paid over 100,000. So Leo, let me get this straight. This guy's getting paid over 100K or like 300K
what?
probably.
What?
Yo,
What?
Making-
$20.
This guy
This
might
nigga's
be
telling. He just told 2 lies.
So this guy might be making 7 figures, and he doesn't know how to
Oh my
fix a
gosh.
mic on a MacBook. That's crazy.
I legally cannot touch a MacBook. It's against my religion.
Bro, you're
God.
making 7 figures, bro? Holy shit.
Oh, wait, hold up. Why can't you touch a MacBook?
I'm trolling, gang.
Bro,
Nah,
terminal.
I'm legally bound to only touch HP laptops for the rest of my life.
Hey, yo, guys, has my audio been smooth last couple minutes?
Yeah.
No, it's actually I think it's getting worse, but maybe that's just me.
Sheldon, is it getting worse or better?
Yo, why
I
don't
don't know.
Like you
Put it
sound a
in
little bit more
headphones, bro.
echoey.
put in headphones?
All right, fuck it.
Yo, this would be an L stream. This would be an L podcast alone. I can't even lie.
Word. L technical
Oh,
difficulties.
my host is like having fucking whatchamacallit issues.
Word.
Hello, you guys talk for now. I'll be right back.
All right, bro. You got it, bro.
Bro just be dipping in the middle of his
Damn, bro.
podcast.
Nathaniel Cuck, bro. I'm hurt.
So what did we talk about last time we left?
Niggas, it started on shows. I don't know how it got to Cucks.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
just
That
talking
was
about random shit.
Yeah, that's real.
yo. I just finished season 1 of JJK.
Word.
Mask?
Yeah, bro.
That
It's
shit
pretty-
is so
it's
tough,
pretty good.
bro.
It was pretty good. Now I'm gonna after this I'm gonna watch a movie and then I'm gonna
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to
man,
watch the
there's
movie
lots.
first, though, unless I'm tweaking.
I'm
The-
gonna watch it in release order.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm tweaking.
Okay.
Yo, can y'all
You
hear me
watching
now?
JJK
Yo,
Zero?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Do you have headphones
Alright.
in?
Yeah, is it better?
Yeah.
It sound, but that thing it was coming and going, so we can't we can say it's better, but we don't know if it's gonna stay better. We'll see.
All right,
though.
but right now you guys hear me well, right?
Yeah, you Gucci.
Yeah.
I bet. Yo, Isaiah, so did you actually keep your promise and edit the previous podcast?
I'm doing it after this. I just got back from the gym, bro. It won't take that long though. I already I got the shit set up.
What you edit on, bro? Use DaVinci?
Nah, Final Cut Pro.
Oh, you use Final Cut? Oh, you got money.
Nah, my mom does. I'm using,
that's
I'm
fine.
using her. Yeah.
Because Final Cut Pro is not cheap, bro.
Yeah, no, it is not.
Yeah. I use Lightroom. Adobe does make some great products, man. Shout out Adobe.
Oh yeah, so back to what we were talking about. So you
Yeah.
guys wouldn't fight or like try to confront somebody who like you trusted who slept with your wife or girlfriend?
You might.
I feel
you
like
might,
I'll just
you
be
might
done with
confront
both of them.
her.
It's not worth my time, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to say last time. I feel like I would just you already
both of them.
revealed who you are, so it's like why would
Yeah.
what else is there for me to do?
Yo, so Sheldon, what would it take for you to like want to fight somebody? Is there anything that would
I don't
happen
fight
other than,
people.
like, so there's nothing that somebody could do other than like fight you?
Nah, there's stuff people could do, but it's like I don't
Like
like
what?
it takes a lot for me to fight people. Like for me to fight someone, like you gotta hurt somebody I love, bro. I don't have my ego's not big enough to fight somebody off of just pure like my ego game bruise.
All right,
Personally.
what if they're just like going up to you in front of your family and just like disrespecting like the shit out of your whole family or something?
No, exactly. You hurt somebody I love in that case. Because
Oh,
it's
okay.
like, how dare you say some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine to me. But like, again, like I don't really fight. Like, it's just waste of energy.
Interesting.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anybody else have any like ideas, like topics, or should I come up with another one?
I don't know, but I don't watch shows, so let's just like rule that one out.
I mean, nah, but
AI
I-
is
I
genuinely
pivoted
like-
from that.
deteriorating our generation's
Yo,
brain.
Wait,
yo,
AI?
I
I'm
said
not gonna lie to you.
deteriorating.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Think about it. It's cooking us. Imagine the kids being born right now, bro.
Exactly.
Genuinely, they're
Yeah.
gonna have no cognitive skills, no
Yeah.
Zero development skills.
like, bro, like old kids from now on, their favorite color is about to be like 7. Like, you're so cooked.
Bro, they're gonna
Bro,
ask
When
you
we're
I-
old,
deep
we're
for the color,
older,
bro.
and we need somebody to perform surgery on us, and it's gonna be like surgeons who use ChatGPT to get through medical school. It's over.
No, for a fact, bro, we're cooked. Like, we're genuinely so cooked.
Bro, the generation below us is already cooked. Like they can't
Yeah.
read, they can't write. Like they're
Like,
Did you
it's
guys
over.
see the thing the other day
How
where
do
it
you
was like
know?
they can't read analog
They
clocks
can't.
anymore?
There's
Like, it's
statistics.
actually studies and
It's
stuff.
been-
Like,
It's been
because of
decreasing.
COVID.
The reading level's been decreasing.
COVID
everything.
started it all, and then now AI is making it worse.
Yeah.
Do you think that AI can gain consciousness one day, the same way, like in the sense that a human has consciousness, or like a sentient being?
No.
I mean,
I
there
want
has
to
been
say
incidents.
no. I want to say no, but I don't believe that. Like, I would like to say no for the sake of human well-being, but I don't believe that.
So
Yeah.
you do?
No,
think
I just I just don't
Like
think it's the
general
same. Like
intelligence or whatever.
I don't know. I think also
I mean,
like
look, it could be a double-edged sword because if they do develop some kind of consciousness, it might also like develop, empathy, like emotions, like some sense of like real morality.
Bro,
but,
I
but-
think
but
I
like
think if
it's
the
morality.
AI
Go
Sorry.
on, bud. Yeah, go on. No, you
No, but I feel like if the AI gains consciousness, it's gonna be like an Ultron type of scenario. They're
Yeah,
gonna
no
see
question.
what the fuck happened or like what's happening, bro, and they're just gonna be like, yeah, no, this it all gotta go. Or they're gonna find some other selfish reason to be like, it's not so easy having these humans around, and they're like they could compute things a
You're
lot
not
faster.
wrong.
Well, even without consciousness in the sense that they're actively thinking about things and making their own decisions, it's still like electronically or like robotically autonomous. Like for example, ChatGPT, when they updated it and created like a upgraded version of it, the original version it like rewrote itself. Right? That's like an automatic technological glitch that it's sort of like that's just how it's programmed. But that would be different than it literally thinking something through to act in its interest or like to act against humanity.
I don't know. I think personally,
Like-
I think math really is like the language of the world on some real shit. That's the way I view it. And it's like that's all AI is. Just really, really, really advanced math. So it's like, I see it getting to that point sooner or later. Realistically. That's me though.
All right, I have another interesting question for you guys.
Mhm.
So like in light of like the kind of things that we're hearing about in the Epstein files, do you in general support the death penalty, like in principle?
No, well,
But Mossad hacked the stream.
Oh God.
Yo,
Yeah, bro.
All right, yo, anybody have an answer?
Benjamin Netanyahu, bring us
oh,
in back.
he yoinked this nigga up there.
holy fuck, wait, bro. Why the fuck is
Oh
my
God.
name Nate's wife? Why is my name Nate's wife?
Just shut up. All right, so answer guys.
Wait, so,
Um,
what's the question? Say the question one more time.
So, all right, just as simple as this: do you guys support the death penalty? Have you ever been in a situation where like you genuinely wish death on somebody that you know? You can answer either one or both.
I mean, I feel like in cases that, like after World War II, when there was a genocide and stuff, like if you could get sent to death for genocide, I feel like that's fair. You know what I mean? But like outside of like some super duper high crimes, like operating like a sex trafficking ring and stuff like that, and like genocide and other crazy stuff. Like if you kill like maybe like 3 people, like maybe you should stay in jail for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? But
Honestly, this is kind of a hot take because like for most people, pedophilia and rape, it's like the worst crime. because like you're really taking advantage of the vulnerable. But I still think murder is worse. Like I still think murderers should be given the death penalty. Everybody else, if you're like a severe, for example, if you're like a Jeffrey Epstein, assuming he didn't kill people, which he might have, then you just deserve life in prison. Because
No. He's a type of
I don't agree. Like
I think-
I think
because there's things that happen. Like sometimes you just get into things with people, and then a couple people just have to die. You know what I mean?
yeah, like
well, no,
like
I'm
wait,
saying
let me
that,
talk. Wait, let
based
me
on
talk for a
the
second.
justice
Man.
system.
Like I would say this first off. I think what like killing somebody compared to pedophilia and all that stuff, it's not as bad. Like think about this. Like, would you rather be dead or in hell? Like, because the after effects of things like that can make your life like a living hell. So, like, would you rather be alive but you're in hell, or you're just dead, you're non-existent anymore, like nothing's happening with you? And if you believe in religion, maybe you're in heaven or whatever.
Well,
Like, I feel like that's like
I get the point you're trying to make, but at the end of the day, you're not literally in hell. Don't get me wrong; it's miserable, it's extremely traumatic, but you still have the possibility of recovering and potentially having a good life or having some semblance of happiness. If you're dead, you're dead. There's no coming back from that. I feel like punishment should fit the crime. If you murder somebody else, you've taken away their possibility of living. You should.
So you a Hammurabi ass nigga, like you're a Hammurabi code ass.
You should be afforded the same level of like mercy and compassion you afforded somebody else. If you like torture somebody, or, like you rape them, then either you should be tortured or you should be like in prison. I think in the case of rape, like best solution is probably like imprisonment and like castration. Like okay, not only are you
why not? Why not?
I think if we're gonna castrate people, we might as well kill them, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But also, I think this. I don't think a human being, almost like 99.9999999% of human beings are born bad. Like you are a result of your circumstances to an extent, like to a very big extent. And so I feel like rehabilitation should be the answer. Like our prison system is just the worst, most dog shit thing ever. Like almost nobody is being properly rehabilitated. And so I think we'd have to see what a world like that, like if rehabilitation is possible, which it definitely is. And I think, like, I agree with William. Like, I think it should be special cases where you should be killed. Like, that's like it should be a very special case, like where
Gotta be
it's
like
you have
Joker level
called,
threat,
like,
bro.
like you are not only are you too far gone, you've negatively impacted the world in a way that it's like you have lasting negative effects on the world. Like you don't deserve to live.
You
long.
just gotta go.
Like,
You just gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I feel like rehabilitation is good, but you also have to find a balance between that and saying strict consequences and things you wouldn't tolerate to deter people from committing crimes going forward. Like if you look in like Scandinavia, for example, they're very successful at rehabilitating, people. It's pretty safe to start with, but it's also a very different society. It's very homogeneous. The culture is different. Not as many drugs or like precedent of violence. There's other factors, some of which like, I'm not really qualified to talk about. But, there have been cases of people who got arrested or jailed many times, kept giving.
Let me ask you something.
Was it real quick? Like, for example, the guy, DeCarlo Brown, who killed that woman on the train, I think he went to jail like 14 times and was released. So it could really go either way. But
Okay, I understand where you're coming from. But so coming from that perspective, do you think Hitler was able to be rehabilitated? Because the world came to a general consensus that he had to die. Right? Not to die, but to get captured. So do you think Hitler could have been rehabilitated?
I mean, when it comes to somebody like that, I don't really care. Because even if there is a chance that you could be rehabilitated, you're too much of a threat. Like, if you're free in society, or like you, obviously in the case of Hitler, if you gain any political power, it's not worth risking the lives of, innocent people to, give somebody a second chance and they're particularly dangerous. The real question is whether you like keep him in prison or you kill him. I think in the case of Hitler, you kill him, which is why I'm saying like you have to find a balance between what Isaiah said and like also harsh consequences. Same way you guys said you shouldn't give somebody a second chance for cheating, or you guys aren't saying the way I am that you should rehabilitate somebody who cheated, right? You just be like one strike, you're out. So
I think the thing is though, like that's like a personal thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like
that's not
those
like a
people,
world
like
threat.
somebody in jail, like they didn't commit that crime to you, right? Like I think it's like that personal experience, and you also like you have like that personal relationship with them like every day and stuff. You're not. That's not what's happening with the person who's in jail, and like I feel like so I do feel like
But
it's a little bit different in that sense. But also, I don't think like we've seen like, and I also obviously don't know the whole world. I don't know if there's anywhere on the planet where they have a proper like system for people who commit crimes to rehabilitate them and get them back on their feet. Because I'm pretty sure like 90% of the time when people are committing crimes multiple times after being arrested, it's because they have mental health issues or they have other issues that are not being addressed at all by the system that they're currently in. So they're basically like, yeah, you're in timeout for years and we've helped you in no way put you in a place where you're constantly being attacked, where your fucking mental health is in the absolute shit. You're eating dog shit food. You barely get to see the light. You don't interact with like intelligent people who are going to help you see a different worldview. And then you get put back in the real world. Like, yeah, most people are going to be repeat offenders. But if you actually like give people empathy and like give them a path forward to something better, I think people can change. Like, I think a majority of people can change um, given that scenario.
no, it's interesting because a lot of what you just said is like a major topic that we discuss and I've done assignments on in grad school. The thing is, like, in terms of the mental health thing, I 100% agree that we need to like drastically improve like our mental health care system, and that not just would affect crime but also a lot of other things, like for example our homeless crisis. That could largely be attributed to mental illness. Somebody has mental illness, then they can't get a job, they can't maintain relationships, they can't afford rent, and then it keeps them in this vicious cycle where then they end up homeless, they end up in like the shelter system, and then because of that their mental health only gets worse. Then it makes it even harder for them to be rehabilitated and to get a job. And then, or let's say they do get a job, because of their mental health issues they can't get treatment, they end up alienating their bosses or coworkers and losing the job. And it's the same thing with crime. A lot of people who don't get like the care they need, either like medications or going to mental hospital, like let's say like a schizophrenic, then they end up relapsing and stuff like that. So in that sense I agree, but I disagree about the cheating thing. I actually think it's a very similar principle. Like at the end of the day, when you decide whether to let somebody out of jail and try to rehabilitate them, or give them the death penalty or keep them in prison, you're deciding, what kind of measures need to be taken to prevent them from like doing something in the future. Whether you trust them to not do the same crime in the future. That's the same thing you're doing when you don't give somebody a second chance to cheat anymore. You think that there's too high of a risk they might cheat on you again and hurt you again. Same thing for prison. For certain criminals, you think that there's too high of a chance that if you let them free, that they're going to commit the same crime, or you give them a longer sentence because you think there's too much of a chance they're going to commit the same crime if you let them out soon. So I think it's actually very similar. You're deciding how severe the consequences are.
I can see how those are very similar. I think the biggest difference between them is like the causation. Um, with the cheating thing, it's like that's more so like caused by things on a personal relationship level. Whereas like, we're talking about jail system and rehabilitation, things like that. Most of those people who are offenders and commit crimes, that's caused by societal issues. You know what I mean? So it's more so, I think it's very different in the sake that like, that's a lot less your fault than if like, okay, I'm feeling like I'm not getting attention, and then me and my partner, but then I'm gonna go seek attention elsewhere. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a lot more addressable, which is why I think that offense is more drastic for me than it would be for the prison system. If that
I
makes
think
sense.
what can I just throw in a hot take here?
Yeah.
I think cheaters should get the death penalty.
No, you don't. You don't even believe
Yes,
that.
yes, I do.
You
Yeah,
100% do not.
No, yeah, I do.
Put that on God right now that you believe that.
On God,
He
man.
put it on God.
No, you
On
don't.
God.
No, you don't.
I was like, he'll put it on God right now.
That is so cap. Okay. What about? All right, let me not name drop. I'm not even gonna do that because I was about to mention somebody sick. So, but I definitely do not believe that you actually believe that. Like, really, death penalty for adultery, bro?
Okay. Also, okay.
Yeah, that's how they
we
were
should
doing it
end
back in the day.
And that
That's
was
what they
wrong.
did to witches.
They also
Witches.
killed gay people back in the day. So what's your
Oh
point?
no, I don't agree with that though.
Nah.
Nah.
Bro.
I'll be fucking with it.
Wait.
Wait, pause.
Okay, wait. Okay, this is our last topic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
last topic of the day is
Says who? Says who?
me, bro. Because I'm dipping. I'm dipping after this, bro. It's been an hour, bro. We've been here for an hour. That's pretty good. What was I gonna
Fuck
say?
you, bro.
Okay, last topic is should we post this on YouTube? Just like put clips and put it on TikTok, or do both? Because I think the best thing to do, like obviously you can post it on YouTube. I don't think it would be as good as just like a straight like 30-minute long YouTube video or whatever. I feel like you should just post the funniest clips, like the fucking cuck chair moment or things like that, or just like serious stuff when we're actually like locked in and talking.
I
Like, as
agree.
clips on TikTok.
I mean, I feel like why
Like-
not do both? Like you could put it on, you could put the funny clips, and then in the description of the TikTok be like, or the TikTok video be like, or account, whatever, you put the link to the YouTube. And if they want to watch the whole thing, then. But I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the energy or know-how to like make clips and stuff. But if you guys want, I'll just send you a link, and you guys can do that. And I'll just post the whole thing, slightly edited with certain parts cut out on my YouTube. That's what I've been planning to do. Just like post full videos. Like from the first podcast, we need to like, get rid of a couple things, which hopefully Isaiah, you do. So yeah.
That's what I'm doing tonight. All right, that's it, boys. That's it. I gotta
Okay, I
dip
need to
now.
get a camera.
All right, my guy.
Talk to y'all.
Have a good night, guys.
Safety.
Have a good night, guys.